Right, guys, I'm playing Fortnite mobile. I told you I do have the Game Pass version, but I was uploading some videos, and I think there's a video that's still processing through. And as you know, the service is that service is a streaming service, so it's gonna need all my Wi-Fi, isn't it? So I'm just saying, I think that's what's causing the a small issue. When I'm talking about an issue, I mean it's just a streaming service, and when you're doing other things on the service, on your Wi-Fi, it does affect the graphics visually, right? Once this finishes process, just processing one of my videos to HD, and then basically that's it. And then I'm not doing anything else with the Wi-Fi. It's just everything else is connected to it, but nothing is streaming. I'm not uploading anything else apart from waiting for this video to actually go into HD, right? To be processed into HD. It's already finished uploading the video. Just waiting for it to finish up with the processing to HD. And then, like I said, it's just going to be a no-brainer. It's going to be straightforward from there, right? I need to... So the reason why I'm playing the mobile version is because, like, I just figured, well, if I can't actually use the... Oh my God! How dare... This is so weird. Look at this. Oh my God. So the reason why I'm opting for this version, to play the mobile version, it's a no-brainer because obviously this one, it doesn't require that much. Graphically it's not bad looking, is it? But I'm not talking about graphics. I'm just saying I have the Game Pass version, which I do like to play it because it looks a bit better than this one. But I'm not gonna say this is bad looking. Even if you look at it, would you notice the difference? You wouldn't. It still looks good, right? So what I'm saying is, I do like both versions. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let me stop building and get in here and try and shoot some people. Nice one. We won. Yay! By that one person that I got, we won. It's only 1 point. So basically what I'm saying is, I've got the Game Pass version for Fortnite. I've got the mobile. This is the mobile version. I think you can tell from the graphics, yes? Even if I open this up a bit, like there, you see? It comes from the launcher, you see? This is D3. It's not showing any games right now, but I think if I turn it on, that's why I said, if you turn it on, then obviously this way, you see, all the games come out. So this is D3. This is the one that's got the thing here that's connected. Right. Let's see. Is it going off? All right, it is connected. You see, it says D3. It's connected. So I don't know. If I'm gonna use it, it's only because I'm playing Fortnite. You understand? Right. So this is where Fortnite comes from. This is the Galaxy Store. This is the gaming hub thing. But I do have. That's why I'm saying this is Fortnite, the thingy. Let me just go to Game Pass. So this is the Game Pass one. I just want to show you. Wait. This is the actual Game Pass thingy. Let me not use that one. Let me go to cloud. This one is the cloud gaming one. They're both the same. One is a Game Pass app, and then this one is the actual thingy. You see, there's Fortnite. So Fortnite's right there. So if I wanted to play Fortnite, I can play it. That's the Game Pass one. So that's Game Pass. That's Game Pass as well. But no, this is cloud gaming. Sorry, that's Game Pass. That's the one that shows you cloud console PC, So that's more like the app. This is the cloud gaming one. And then obviously that's Fortnite mobile. I'm just showing you that I've got options to play. I've got options to play any version I want. I'm using the DualSense controller to play Fortnite mobile, but I can play the Game Pass version as well on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. The main reason why I'm not choosing the gamepad itself is because I'm having that weird. Like I told you guys, it's still this gamepad is still new to me, the Bluetooth one, and I'm using my 14 Pro Max to record because I feel like the 14 Pro Max is still a good phone, especially for recording. Right. So let me jump out of this thing here. I actually wanna play a bit of PUBG. I wanna show you guys something. Oh yeah, there's something else that I wanted to say about PUBG Mobile. I'm noticing that the customization of the controls that you would do, right? The customization of the controls that you would do in the actual game. I want to swap this thing. I don't like this thing. What's my? I had another one before. Yeah, I'm gonna go back with this thing. I just don't like the look of it. Right, this thing I can definitely swap this out and get a new one. Yeah, this I think this is the new one. This one. That one's not a problem. But I just didn't like the thingy. I prefer this thing. Right. So basically what I wanted to say about PUBG Mobile is that I noticed that the way you configure the controls in the like on the deathmatch stuff, you know, the arena stuff, is very different than the way you have the controls on the actual battle royale. And the other problem I noticed is the way you configure the controls as well does have an impact on the actual game, the Fortnite mobile. You understand? So what I'm saying is that if you're playing Battle Royale and you try to use the configuration for the arena, it doesn't work like it's supposed to. So you end up having to like, you see? No, this is the, I was wondering what version this one is. Right. So what I'm saying is, you see, I just prefer this axe thing. I don't like the other one. Seems slightly. I mean, I know they're all the same. I'm just wondering why they don't do it properly. Right. So listen to what I'm saying. The customization for the PUBG Mobile for the arena and the team deathmatch is not the same for Battle Royale, which I understand. I get that. But the problem is now when you are kind of trying kind of trying to change the customization of the controls in the PUBG PUBG Battle Royale, you actually changing the controls completely because it does affect the team deathmatch stuff, you know, the arena stuff. And I was like, why is this happening? Why doesn't it just recognize that this is a battle royale and the other one is a team deathmatch? You know, the controls. Like you wouldn't get that problem if you're just sticking to the on-screen controls and having to play the game in that format, right? Because basically you are just going to play the game naturally the way it's intended, right? But what I'm talking about is you notice that the game or the controls don't seem to align or understand what you're trying to do. So basically, I'm trying to do one thing. I'm trying to change the controls so I can play Battle Royale PUBG. And then I'm trying to keep the same controls customization for the actual game. So, I mean, it's not a difficult thing to understand. I mean, you guys probably understand what I'm trying to say, but I just find it kind of strange. Like why does the game complicate stuff? You know, it really complicates the issue of what I'm trying to do. Makes it very difficult or very hard to actually. What's this green thing? What's that thing? Is that a bomb? Shield bubble. Oh, it's a shield bubble. Alright, I prefer that than this actual thing that I've got. Right, so basically what I'm saying is I just find it like really strange I mean, why have all those features? Xbox wireless control, which I thought was fantastic. I'm not saying it's a bad feature to have. I'm just saying it's not implemented correctly. Like in the best way. They could have done they could have done a better job of what they did. Because to be honest, I mean, I've not seen any other gamepad that does it that way. Like it just gives you those features automatically, and it's a good thing. You know what I mean? But the problem is, it's not implemented in a way that should make the process easier for you to just use the gamepad as intended. You know what I mean? So you find yourself now going in between, like, I don't know what to say. It's like, I hope no one finds me in here. It's like, this is the best way I'll put it. It's like I just want it to be seamless. Like if I want to play, right. So those are bandages. I want to keep those. Right. So what I'm saying is, if I want to keep it, if I want to keep it on the Xbox wireless controller, it should just let me do that, right? Because it's an option that I want to do, right? It doesn't let you do that. It's like I don't understand the whole process. Why create something that's so good that no one else is doing, only to hinder the the actual process by stopping you from actually, you know? I mean, it's really, really weird. I just don't understand what they were trying to go for. You understand? Because you'd think that it should be seamless, right? I should be just able to. I got a sniper weapon now. You know what? I don't hate bandages, but I never use them. I'll never use a bandage. You know that. I will never use the bandage. I'm serious. I'll never use it for anything. What's this? Oh, it's outside door. Right. So what I'm saying is, the only flaw I find with this design, the design I'm talking about, is the fact that it's got these other functions that don't work seamlessly, because it doesn't have those it's not, what I'm saying is, it's not able to allow you to just have, you know what, I'm just wondering, should I be leaving all the stuff behind? But then I don't want to leave, I don't want to swap my weapons. So what I'm saying is, it just feels a bit weird that you make something that nobody else has made, but then you just mess up the, I mean, like, they didn't finish the functions. Like, why didn't they make it seamless? It's got Xbox wireless controller, it's got a wireless controller, then it's got the D3, which is the Android controller, which I think is fantastic. It's fine. But now the problem is, it's not implemented the correct way. So they could have, I mean, fine, it's a cheap controller, $10, $20, whatever. But it could have competed with Backbone, because Backbone doesn't give you those kind of functions or those features. I mean, fine, it goes into your phone, and it's your phone that's actually being used. But I mean, it's just a pity. What I'm saying, it's a pity that they didn't make it seamless. Like, you could just swap from one to the other. Because I feel like if they had allowed people to just seamlessly swap between the three functions, the Xbox, the wireless controller, and the D3, the Android controller, this could have been one of the best gamepads out there, especially for an Android phone, especially if you have like a phone like mine, like the Samsung Z Fold. Because like I said, if you got a case, it's the only gamepad I've noticed that does this, that allows you to actually oh my god, what's this guy? Ah, damn. They saw me first. If I'd seen them first, I could have gone them, because you see, he uses shotgun. I think he noticed. Right. So basically, what I'm saying, or what I'm trying. Oh, I think this guy's got that. What's it called? That thingy. Wait. He's got that. He's got that sling thing. You see, he's trying to kill people. Just doesn't realize that I've seen him. Oh my god! I think he sees me now. He's running to get me. Let's kill him. Get down. He died. I was too late to get him. What I'm saying is, it could have been one of the best gamepads out there for Android. That's what I'm saying. If they had made it seamless, I have a feeling that the problem this gamepad has is that it's giving you three functions, but you kind of have to choose one, because it seemed like to me like you have to constantly come out of that function, unpair your device, and if you want to use that function, you have to kind of keep pairing it up or constantly. Now, I understand for most people they'll be like, well, that's not a problem. If you have to pair, isn't it like you just have to decide what what function you want to use the gamepad for, right? I get that. Like, if you want it for PC, Xbox, then you select the Xbox function. If you want it for any game, it's wireless. But if you want to use it for Android, then it's the D3. I get that. It kind of makes perfect sense. But the issue that I've got is like it could have been better. It could have been a much better design, you know. So that's my gripe with this, is that it could have been the cheapest, the best Android gamepad out there. Because if it was seamless, if you could simply swap between all the features without having to go back into Bluetooth to reconnect the device, or having to press the power button and the D3 function, this could have been one of the best, gamepads out there. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that one feature that does not allow you to reconnect the different functions is the problem with the gamepad. Now, why am I saying it's a problem? Imagine if you could just swap to Xbox, and then obviously, if you could swap to Xbox, and then just imagine you'll be able to easily take this gamepad off your phone and start using it to play on your PC, and then you decide, oh wait, I want to play a bit of PUBG. Then just reconnect your phone onto this thing, or even if your phone is somewhere else, because you can still use the gamepad as long as it's connected, right? So imagine you doing it that way, and you're playing it that way, right? And you can reconnect your phone easily without a problem. That would make it the ultimate gamepad for Android. That's what I'm talking about. But those features are simply not available. I got them with grenades. See, I got both of them with grenades. They didn't realize it. They were just there sniping people. So what I'm saying is, this could have been a good design. It could have been the best design. This could have been popular. You know what I mean? But the problem that I'm facing is that, well, okay, listen. I've only had it for 2 days, so I don't know much about it. And maybe I need to do my research further before I make that review, like, it doesn't reconnect. But that's one thing I've noticed the most about this. That's what I noticed the most about the gamepad. When I want to go into Xbox to use that feature, it won't let me. I find myself having to reconnect the gamepad in the Xbox wireless feature all over again. It's not difficult to do. You just press the RB button, which is the little trigger button, and then you press power. That's it. It'll start to flash 1 and 2, and you go into your Bluetooth, and you just click on scan, and then it'll actually say Xbox wireless controller. It's not difficult to do. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying, why do I need to keep going back into the Bluetooth to keep pairing the same thing over and over again? it's boring. What I'm saying is that they could have made it simpler. Like once you've paired it, that's it. And then all you got to do is just decide which function you want to use and use that function. Just go back in your Bluetooth, click on that, click on your controller and use that feature. So what I'm saying is maybe it's just me. Maybe I just haven't used this. Ah, we won. So maybe I haven't used this for enough, like for a long period of time. I don't know the tips and tricks of this gamepad. But I'm saying that it could have been better. They could have, if it had all those functions, I could have been making a video saying, guys, look, it's as easy as going into Bluetooth and just tap on the function you want to use for the gamepad and it to just connect to that function. But it doesn't do it seamlessly. I feel like it's more or less like you have to press those functions again to get it like recognizing what you're trying to do the gamepad, which is a pity because I feel like this gamepad is good. I mean, if you watch the PUBG, like the way I was controlling the game using this gamepad, it's fantastic. It's just like I'm using a DualSense controller, but I'm using a gamepad, and I have the whole screen for PUBG. That's what makes it good. But the problem I'm facing with PUBG as well, like I said, if you're using like if you customize the controls for the team deathmatch for the arena stuff, and then you try to use the same functions for battle royale, they don't work properly. You understand? So now I find myself I'm playing battle royale. I have to recustomize the controls, which isn't a problem because it's very easy to do. Just press the start button, which is on this side. It doesn't glow, but it's very tiny. You just press on it, and all the buttons come up on the screen. I mean the on-screen buttons, and then you map the controller. It's very easy to do. But the thing is, when you're playing Battle Royale, you don't get enough time to do it. So if you land somewhere, you have to kind of do it quickly that way. And it doesn't map everything because remember, you then need to get a weapon, and then only when you get a weapon, then you can now map those things. You know what I mean? So it's kind of strange in that way. I'm not saying it's bad. It's not a bad thing, but I just wish if it had kept my configuration for the arena stuff separate from the battle royale stuff. You get what I'm saying? So that's my only gripe with it. It's like that's my only issue. The customization of the buttons for team deathmatch should remain for team deathmatch for arena, and what I want for battle royale should be separate. But it seems like like I'm saying, maybe it's just my mindset, but because I'm noticing that it does keep presets. So I've got several presets for Team Deathmatch. I have a preset for Battle Royale, and I'm just wondering, like, do I have to use those presets for the Battle Royale? Maybe that's the way it's meant to be. Like I said, I've only had it now for 2 days, so I'm still learning the tips and tricks. That's why if I'm not making videos, I'm trying to learn more about this gamepad because I like it. When I like something, I want to experiment. I want to see everything about it, and then obviously I want to tell you guys all the tips and tricks I've learned, and tell you guys like, look, like I told you, if you've got an iPhone, it's a no-brainer. Backbone is the best. I think it's the best. If you've got an iPhone, Backbone. I don't know about PUBG Mobile if that works on Backbone. I would hope it does because how can Call of Duty work and Backbone doesn't work? I mean, and then that one doesn't work. It doesn't make sense, does it? I mean, they should all work because if Call of Duty works, Warzone is gonna work on definitely gonna work on this. Then how can PUBG not work? So there might be just a trick or two that you need to learn or know about to enable those features to work. But I don't think it's gonna be much of a problem to get PUBG working on Backbone anyway. I mean, like I said, maybe someone will make a video about it and talk about how to get it recognized. Because I think that's the only issue with that thing. Right, guys. So I'm going to say, like, I'm gonna make a video on that, and then I'm gonna talk about that more Right, I want to use these things. I don't want to keep this. Right, I want to get these wings, basically. Do you know you can actually fly with these wings? Like, I mean, properly fly. You can actually fly to your next destination. You don't need to you don't need actually to wait to build anything. You can just fly to your destination. I thought that was pretty cool. Right. So what I'm gonna do now is, well, I'm gonna make another video, obviously, because I don't want to make these videos too long. Because every time I make them long, then I start having issues with like uploading them, because if they're too long, like they take longer to upload. So I'm gonna make another video talking about this. My whole talk today, tomorrow, will primarily be about. I mean, I'm just gonna be talking about this controller because I think this controller is just as good as the other controller. You get me? I think this controller, the D3, the BSP D3, and the Backbone are one of the best gaming controls for mobile. So this one, I highly recommend this for Android. And the other one I recommend for iPhone, obviously, is Backbone.